Try it again. Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Venus here. And today we're going to do the review on the Royal Rumble. Well, the Royal Rumble first started out with the Royal Rumble kickoff show. That started out with Lance Morella, I guess, and Mustafa Ali. I'm not really sure. That's how the names go. And with Kalisto fighting T.J. Perkins, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak. Now, since the Enzo Amore incident occurred, the Cruiserweight Championship was vacated, and people who used to be members of the Zo Train are no longer members of it anymore. And it also means the number one contender is no longer the number one contender anymore. Okay, and for that side note. Now, this match started out with Lance Morella and Mustafa Ali and Kalisto. They did very well. And Drew Gulak and Jack Gallagher and T.J. Perkins did very well as well. You know, I enjoyed it. I felt they all did very well together. I liked this match. Now, I know many people are going to try to compare it to old Cruiserweight matches, you know, and say they didn't like it or whatever the case is, but that's their own prerogative, you know. But I thought it was good. And Lance Morandin, I guess, I'm not sure. Mance Garuda and Mustafa Ali and Kalisto defeat T.J. Perkins, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak. Sorry, I don't really know how to say those names, you know. Now, the next match was Kyle Anderson and Luke Gallows fighting the revival of Josh Weiler and Scott Dawson. And I felt this tag team match was good. Now, I think at first a lot of people will think, oh, it's just something that was put together. Now, that might be true and all, but actually they had their match on Monday Night Raw, so technically it was a return match between them two. But I felt they worked very well together. I liked the match. And the revival of Scott Dawson and Josh Weiler defeated Kyle Anderson and Luke Gallows. Then we had Bobby Roode fight Mojo Rawley for a WWE United States Championship. This was an open challenge match, and anyone could challenge him. And it was Mojo Rawley who did the challenge. And I felt this was a really good match. I liked it. I felt Bobby Roode and Mojo Rawley worked very well together. I liked it. And it was really good. And that was the end of that. Can I go on? Sure. Then the Royal Rumble itself started with AJ Styles fight Kevin Owens fight Sami Zayn for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Really good match. There were a lot of times in this match where you felt Kevin Owens had it won. You felt that Sami Zayn had it won. But, you know, at the end, AJ Styles found a way and he defeated Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and kept the WWE Heavyweight Championship. Really good match. I enjoyed it. Then the next match after that was Jimmy and Jey Uso fight Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable for WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships 2 out of 2 falls match, meaning that the tag team would have to win 2 falls if they wanted to get the belts. And I really enjoyed this match. I felt it was really good. You know, most of the match, Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable had it, but then eventually Jimmy and Jey Uso started coming back, winning the 2 wins, and kept the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Then it was the Men's Royal Rumble. Now, I know people are going to complain and say, well, the Royal Rumble used to be the last thing on the card back in the day. Well, it was before the Women's Royal Rumble was added. So, and here's what I felt of it. There were a lot of things I liked in this, I want to talk about. Well, we had Baron Corbin, beating up Alexander Rusev and Finn Balor and knocking out Heath Slater. Then when Elias Sampson and and Bray Wyatt came in, they started attacking him. Big E Langston put pancakes in his mouth. Then when Sheamus O'Shaughnessy finally threw him in the ring, he gets eliminated by him. You know? I was also surprised for the returns. Now, Andreas Ciampas, the WWE NXT Heavyweight Champion, was in it, and I thought that was good. I was also surprised by the Hurricane and Rey Mysterio's entries into the Royal Rumble, since many people weren't actually expecting them to be in the Royal Rumble, you know. And it was a good one, you know, I liked it. And at the end, Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble, at least the men's version of the Royal Rumble. Can I go about again? Sure, no problem. Thank you, Sarah Venus. Anyway, so the next match we had was Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan fight Antonio Cesaro and Sheamus O'Shaughnessy for WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. Really good match. I enjoyed it. I felt they worked very well together. Jason Jordan was taken out early on, so he didn't play a role in this match. I know they might be trying to build up for something, I guess. People probably are, going to complain about how Jason Jordan was attacked and he was out and couldn't wrestle most of the match and stuff, But at the end, Sheamus O'Shaughnessy and Antonio Cesaro win the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships back for the fourth time. Then it was Braun Strowman fight Brock Lesnar, fight Kane for the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. Really good match. I enjoyed it. I liked it. You saw Braun Strowman put Brock Lesnar through a table. Kane put Braun Strowman through a table. You even saw Brock Lesnar somehow try to put Braun Strowman through an announce table and do the same thing to Kane. But at the end, it was funny. Because Braun Strowman kept coming back and Brock Lesnar kept trying to find ways to put him down. And Kane kept getting involved. He saw him using the chair many times, and I liked it. But at the end, Brock Lesnar defeats Braun Strowman and Kane and keeps the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. Next, we had the Women's Royal Rumble. And here's what I was surprised about the returns in this. Beth Phoenix, Vicky Guerrero, Lita, Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson, Kelly Kelly, Molly Holly, I was very surprised of all the returns that we saw, And also surprised for the entries of, Ember Moon, WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight Champion. I was surprised. I was surprised to see Brie Bella in it. Nikki Bella was also surprised, too, to see her in that as well. And I was surprised, but at the end, Asuka wins the Women's Royal Rumble. And either has the chance to face the WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Championship or the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Championship. And Rowdy Rousey, I believe, finally made her first WWE first time show up. A lot of talks about her in contract negotiations. Would it actually happen? So I guess it finally did happen. And she's going to play some role, I guess, at WrestleMania, whatever that role might be. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Venus. See you later. Hope you enjoyed the Royal Rumble. We enjoyed the Royal Rumble, the kickoff, and the Royal Rumble itself. It was really good. We liked it. Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Venus. We'll see you later.